Jamaican acts pass the mic as DJ Cassidy showcases the reggae.
In with DJ Cassidy, welcome to Pass the Mic, BET After Party 2022, the reggae edition.
Pass the Mic BET After Party, a groove-laden virtual session during COVID.
Let's get up, let's get down, come on.
The host, DJ Cassidy, attracting a swarm of mostly established R&B and hip-hop names to his sing-along gig.
To the beat of the rhythm of the night, I dance until the morning light.
Cassidy, you could have come from Rima or you come from Jungle.
Solid Agency, the go-between for the reggae edition. Shaggy, Supercat and Maxi Priest among those passing the mic.
Come again.
Sunday showcase the 9th installment of what started as Cassidy's pandemic party. He spoke with Judith Bardley for ER at Traxon Records.
When I started producing the first edition of Pass the Mic back in spring 2020, I had no prototype, I had no video, I had nothing to show for the idea. So I knew I had to call legendary artists who were already my friends. I knew I had to call artists with whom I had relationships so that there was some level of trust. I knew artists were gonna have to take a leap of faith on this crazy idea.
You ready, Verdine? Ready, Cassidy.
I called Verdine White of Earth, Wind & Fire, Philip Bailey of Earth, Wind & Fire, Ray Parker Jr., Bobby Brown, Denise Williams, Howard Hewitt, Kool and the Gang. I'll be forever indebted to those artists who took that leap of faith on Volume 1 so that I had this beautiful prototype to show all artists in the future.
So at no time was it a hard sell for anybody?
Throughout the process, there's always been those artists here and there that haven't seen the show or don't understand the concept, but for the most part, I have to say I've been blown away by how willing artists have been at the beginning to take that leap of faith, to trust me with their presence and their voice and their legacy. And throughout the process, of course, it's gotten easier because the artists themselves have become fans of the show.
I just want you to know how I feel.
Pass the Mic has allowed viewers to connect with their favorite artists, the greatest artists of all time, in a more intimate and personal way.
Ain't nobody loves me better.
So is your role as a DJ or as a fan?
I believe my role throughout the Pass the Mic journey has been both as a DJ and a fan, and together it's been that of a bridge builder. I don't believe anyone tunes in to Pass the Mic to see me. I believe they tune in to see their favorite artists, the greatest artists of all time, their musical heroes.
Sister Nancy.
Greetings, DJ Cassidy.
Let's take this from Jamaica to around the world.
Around the world, I'm your favorite girl.
And I couldn't be more honored that 21 legendary reggae artists have taken part in this edition of Pass the Mic.
Bam, bam, hey. Bam, bam.
Now, it's quite hard to imagine, but did anybody you wanted turn you down?
You know, I've been very lucky throughout this year and a half Pass the Mic journey to have nearly all the artists that I've reached out to say yes. On rare occasions, there have been scheduling conflicts or something of that nature, but the beauty of Pass the Mic is the future. The sky's the limit. People always say, do you have enough ideas to keep going on TV, or do you even have enough ideas to keep going once I start to bring the show on the road and bring it to the stage? And the truth is, there are enough ideas for me to pass the mic from now until eternity.
There's some promoters who feel that Jamaican acts are hard to work with. Did you, DJ Cassidy, find Jamaican reggae artists hard to work with?
I did not in the slightest. In fact, this show was special in so many ways. I found there to be a newfound energy and a newfound spirit. I shot half the artists for this show in Kingston. The other half I shot in 4 other countries. I'm passing the mic to artists on this show in 5 countries, which is more countries represented than any other episode of Pass the Mic. So no, I found this episode to be a true pleasure and a true honor.
Shake that thing, miss, can shake.
Every reggae icon on this show was not only willing to take part, but excited to take part to celebrate reggae music. And it was so fitting that this episode found itself airing on BET during Reggae Music Month in Jamaica. Every episode of Pass the Mic includes about 13 to 14 songs. On this reggae edition, I'm featuring 16 iconic records, which is more than I've ever featured before. It really does bring the rapid fire pace of Pass the Mic to new heights.
Now, before you go, Cassidy, which Jamaican artist really turned up the heat? As in, just blew your mind, went above and beyond?
One artist who simply exudes an energy and spirit like you've never seen before and jumps out of the camera into your home is Patra.
I'm on a romantic call. Talking to my baby down on me yard.
I'm so excited for people to see Patra take the mic on this edition of Pass the Mic.
Sometimes some back and some of them are rally back. We a road boy, you tell me to take back the chat. Sometimes.
Another artist who I adore, whom I have idolized since I was a little child, came dressed to impress, as he always does on this episode. I'm so excited for everyone to see what Super Cat came looking like on this installment in true Don Dada fashion.
As of last week, DJ Cassidy passing the mic to 211 world-renowned recording artists.
Pass the mic, make you jump and